Vale. Sigamos con las aventuras de Ismael Penalbos.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Calla.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. It
Gracias.
can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Vale.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping. They're in the greenhouse.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We've Gryffindors fight with... Here we are. Home
¿Te
of the
parece el
Chinese
peor de
chomping
los
cabbage.
Gryffindor de todos? No, sí, ya sé dónde está, pero déjame
Go
robar
on.
cosas.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! Oh, anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen.
Lanzas
Other
berenjenas.
plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
¿Y mis padres?
Take your time.
¿Quiénes son?
I'll see you back in class.
Lin.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Y ahí todas las plantas que quien necesita, ¿no?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
¿Tienes tareas?
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my...
Did you know that you can make anything grow? We must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Ah, no surbas tanto, madre mía. ¿Qué es esto? A ver, mientras tanto... Rueda esquivar ataques enemigos. Para eso tengo que irme a las afueras. ¿Exploramos el bosque prohibido?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Sí, lo que tú digas.
Incendio!
Vale.
Leviosa. Accio.
¿Cómo voy?
Leviosa. Accio. Yes.
Nice. Hogwarts. Ahí no era.
I've always said that travel brought...
Enséñame Expelliarmus, por favor. Uy.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Sí, un poquito.
Expelliarmus.
You seem to have interested, but keep that Expelliarmus may save your life.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Still active.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Vale, bueno.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Igualmente. What else? ¿Sabes? Las pocioncitas, ¿no? A ver si puedo fabricar las mías. ¿Dónde es? Ah, está cerquita, cerca. Después de dar 50.000 voltios, está cerca, sí.
The Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look...
Comenzar. Let's go, people.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round. The art of potion making is delicate, and as such requires great precision.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as
Los
clever as
Weasley
I
han
hope.
estado por
I
generaciones en
simply need a
Hogwarts.
single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Es que se va a enterar. Que se va a enterar. Pero bueno.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember,
Esto sí que no lo echarán falta.
your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
La va a liar.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Duros y la... 2 segunditos. aprovechar a todo. No, 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 no. ¿Qué coger? Haz otra por... Ah, no, no.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Yes?
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Vale.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
La, 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 la.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Quiero más explosiones, por favor. ¿Hay un límite de los que puedo llevar encima? Que esto brilla.
Revelio.
Insignia de auror, el profesor Sharp. Ah, es un auror. No sabía yo. Siento puedo llevar bastantes. Vale, siguiente. La chica de... Joder. A ver, ¿dónde estás? ¿Estás fuera? ¿Estás en Housemate bajo? No, Housemate, perdón. Yo quiero más secundarias de momento.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Oh, amiga.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so.
Yes.
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now,
Cotilla.
it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you.
Bueno, eso es normal.
I
No
realized
digas
something
nada
that day
o te
in
hago una
Hogsmeade.
bala que abra.
You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Es la luna.
They must have come this way. Think!
Mago tenebroso.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
Yeah.
I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Es madre, ¿qué?
I refuse to be treated as
Boah. ¿Más?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Vamos. Sección... Voy a echar un vistazo.
Get over here, you idiot!
You take these students over my dead. Release! That's just stairs for
Un poco bestia, la verdad. Uf, lo que me acabo de dar. Madre mía. Madre mía de mi vida, por favor.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Hola.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin, gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
O sea, a ver, no me importa, ¿eh? O sea, pero solo diré que... ¿cómo se llamaba, tío? Grindelwald y... Joder, el director de Hogwarts, ya se me ha olvidado. Bueno, la peli de Animales Fantásticos son parejilla, pero intentan disimularlo un poco. Supongo que por el tiempo que están y que había también rechazo, supongo, en esto homosexual en la sociedad. Aquí es mucho anterior, así que deben estar incluso peor, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llamaba? Dumbledore, eso. Joder. Que Dumbledore y ese eran parejilla y como que no los ponían... Bueno, tampoco es que lo escondieran mucho. Bueno.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue.
Supongo que Merlin también tenía
I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Vale.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now? Incendiary.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sing.
Nice.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet. which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Vale. Y voy a ir a recoger las plantas.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with
Yo puedo utilizar estos.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Vale. 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 Pijamita. No tengo capa. Ah, sí, está. ¿Puedo ponerme la capucha? Super edgy. Y esta... ¿Puedo ponerme...? Prefiero sin bufanda, la verdad. Esta es la mejor. Vale.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone involved.
Yes, sir. Mira, hierbas. ¿O es la de Merlin? Sí, es la de Merlin.
Here's a pleasant surprise. Incendio.
¿Esto? No, no.
Levioso. Accio.
Aquí está. Vamos a explorar un poquito, venga. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Dos?
Levioso. Incendio.
Na, 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 na. guapísimo, O sea, mira esto. ¿Hay modo foto? No, no. No parece. Hostes. ¿Cómo no podéis modo foto? Estáis enfermos de la cabeza. Vale. Mira, otra prueba de Merlin. Aquí arriba. A ver, yo sí veo algo en el minimapa que dice, estoy aquí, yo voy. Es que... luego me olvidaré, lo que sea, y mal vamos. A ver tú. No me molestes, ¿Cómo? Claro, puedes permastunearlo, pero sacrificas como el daño tocho, ¿sabes? No. No.
Expelliarmus.
No. Ah.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Repair.
No.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
¿Qué voy a hacer aquí en...?
Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
No sé. Pues...
Incendio.
A ver.
Accio.
Bueno, el único que reacciona. No se levantan, ¿no? Ni un milímetro. No sé. ¿Puedo dar un marcador? Ah, ya te las enseño. Vale, pues miraremos a ver qué tal. Ah, sí, primero quiero ir a... ¿Dónde está?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Vale.
You know it does help me.
Iremos andando, venga.
Incendio!
Es algo esto. Dos, tres. Tres. Uno. Espera. Triángulo, círculo, tres. Triángulo, uno.
Incendio!
No veo. Vale. Nada, no. 3, 4. Dos. Nice. What is this? Ah, vale. Oh, no. Por favor. Nice. Las cosas así me molan mucho. Es Hogwarts, ¿no? Tiene que tener cosas así. La 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 la. Hombre. Por eso quería ir andando. Para desbloquear todo esto. Porque aquí ya no... Sí, sí, por aquí he ido. Claro, por esta puerta. Vale. Espera.
Rebellion.
Escudo de Hogwarts. Un león no serpiente, un águila, tejón, en prestación cada una de las casas. nunca hagas cosquillas a un dragón dormido. Qué profundo, ¿eh?
Revelio.
Vale. Anda ya. Vale. 1, 2, 3 y... Me cago en... No. Toma. La. Ah, vale. ¿Qué quiere el gafotas este?
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Kinda. Estás aquí. ¿Por qué tengo que esperar? Ah, vale, porque es de noche, ¿no?
Are you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the...
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So,
I'll see what I can do.
Fair enough. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password?
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Se ha ido la llave, ni siquiera la he visto. Where are you? Qué loco, ¿no?
Revelio.
Estás ahí. Subo. Nice. Vamos a por la tuerta.
Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down.
Vaya.
Leviosa, reparo. That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
No. Y lo que te queda, chaval.
Revelio. Incendio. I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Leviosa.
Ah, vale, ya pillo, ya pillo.
Incendio.
Aquí es donde he venido. En parkour, chaval.
I'm going to have to get past this. Leviosa. Repair. Revelio.
parecen hacer, ¿eh? Vale.
Incendio.
One more to go. Make it across. Something is getting in the way of that platform. That did the trick.
Revelio.
God.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Incendio.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to honeydukes.
Vale.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
A ver, si sé que las chocolates vienen de aquí, mejor me las piro, ¿eh?
Revelio.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how the recipes go inside that.
Reparo. Accio.
Hola. No ha pasado nada, ¿eh? Simplemente me he colado por un sitio que no debía. ¿Qué pasa? Como no estaré mucho más rato. Gatito. Miau.
Revelio.
Otro gato. Ay, mira qué guapo este. Tiene la mitad cara negra y mitad amarilla, tío. Guay.
Revelio.
A little really tired one. eBay de set. Hola. Tengo que quitar cosas, ¿vale? ¿Que vender algo? No venden nada, solo calderas. Es el mismo gato, ¿no? Sí. Lo siento, gato. No te acaricio. No tengo... No he de tener favoritismo. Y de ahí que te vas. Pero ¿cómo es ir andando de aquí? Ah, no, si yo lo hice, ¿no? Sí, aquí es por donde fui con... Lo vivo esto. Francesco Vigolini. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Ruinas? Ah, vale, sí, ya sé qué ruinas son. Ópalo. Qué ganas de jugar al Quidditch, tío. Espero que lo pongan, ¿eh? Si no... me va a dar que ahora. Exactamente, pero bueno. Entendéis la idea. Vale. Vale. Ya se puede encontrar. Jo. Tanto tenebroso. Soy yo allí.
Revelio.
Vale. La, 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 la. Esto ya lo dice, ¿no? Sí, es exactamente lo que dice. Sí. Pa, 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 pa. Hecho el trabajo.
I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Vale, nice. A ver, desafíos. Combat. Nada. Exploración. Vale, gracias. Esto. No, papá, esto, papá. Falta. Y esto. De equipo. Voy a controlarlo con el pad. Sí, sí. No es en plan... Es como un ratón, ¿sabes? Simplemente... Ya está. Está bien. Bueno. Vale. Sí, combina. Está bien. Cabeza... Me combina. Un poco clásico. Ok. Pues nada. Copa legendaria. ¿Verdad? Es una capa solo. Nice. Me gusta, me gusta. Entonces cambiamos el atuendo por... estos. Toco un super oro y... Ya ves. Esta no tiene capucha. Bueno, pues... nada. A gozar. Y si eso... seguimos por la tarde. Bueno, ni Jen.